It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We've broken out the George Foreman electric barbecue. And the reason why we've done that is because I was in Morrisons just yesterday morning, and I always walk down the meat aisle. Whenever I look for products to review, I'm always wandering about, but the meat aisle always drags me down there because, well, I like to review a sausage, I really do. I like to review burgers and different meat products. And you find if there's going to be something new in a supermarket, it's generally down the meat aisle. So we were in Morrisons and we picked up these. They're new. Now these sausages used to be available in Asda, but they're not available in Asda anymore, unfortunately. They've gone through a bit of a rebrand. They look very different, and now they've launched into Morrisons. They look really good, don't they? Original 97% pork sausages with a dash of white wine vinegar. Traditional Yorkshire sausages, 400 grams. Proud to be made in Yorkshire on the stamp there. And these cost me £3 for 6 sausages. And I think, okay, this day and age, that's not overly bad, is it? So let's get one out. I've already sparked up the George Foreman grill. So let's grab a sausage. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Loads of fat, loads of pork. Here we go then. What I'm going to do, I thought to myself, whilst that's quickly cooking, because I want to show you some of the cooking process, of course, we'll butter a roll. Now, this is the first time in 2023 that we've kind of been out here cooking, really. It's either been really wet, really windy, really cold throughout the winter. Although this thing is unbelievably hot, this barbecue. I suppose I could have cracked it open in the winter. It's quite toasty, but it's been freezing cold here in the winter. It's not been like the times or the place to be kind of out here cooking food. But I'm glad we're nearly in British summertime, so we're cracking out the bangers. The roll, well, I'm not going to do a bread roll review, that would just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? But the rolls were 35p for 6. I thought that was pretty cheap, actually. There we go. Rolls buttered, but all set to go. You've got to butter your roll. I know some of you say don't butter your roll, but I like a bit of butter on a bread roll. Can't have it without, can you? Right, how's this sausage doing? Let's grab the camera, shall we? There we go. Yeah, it's quite cool, this barbecue. I've done a separate review of this barbecue. It's actually got its own stand. You can take it out the garden and nice thermostat on the side. I always whack it up to 6, no messing about. What I'd like to know in the comments box, are you guys sausage prickers or do you leave all the fats? Now, I learned something over the last year or two with sausage. My mate told me that with the skin, if you leave the sausage, because I used to always prick a sausage. I was just grown up. My family always told me to prick a sausage, get all the fat out. But basically what you're doing, if you don't prick the sausage, the proper way of cooking the sausage is to leave it sealed, and it kind of fries the meat in that skin. That's the proper way to do it. Right, it's cooking nicely. I'll be back when it's in this bread roll and ready to review. Right, this sausage is done and it's smelling absolutely fantastic. Turn that grill off. There's a look at that juicy banger. Look at that. And because it's 97% pork, just sticking a knife into it then, it felt really firm. Right, so what I like to do now with a sausage is really kind of get those juices flowing into the bread roll. Let's get in. Wow. Look at that cross section of meat. So juicy, so tasty. Of course, fantastic pork flavours coming through, but it's the cut of pork that's good too. Oh. Lovely, juicy British banger. The pork fat kind of coats your lips a little bit. Every time you bite into it, it's a little explosion of fat, but flavoursome fat that fills the inside of your mouth. There's nothing quite like a sausage, is there? The skin is lovely. Perfect. Now, I read just recently, just the other day actually, that Heck, another great British sausage company, are discontinuing their vegan range. Apart from they're going to keep one vegan sausage brand going. And to be honest with you, on a personal note, there was a stage where on this channel, about 2 years ago, we were doing a lot of different vegan products. We were doing the Greggs vegan sausage rolls and all the other vegan stuff because it was a thing to do. People were convinced that vegan food was the way to go. But honestly, comparing a vegan sausage to a Harrogate 97% pork sausage with all of its sausage goodness, for me it's impossible. Absolutely impossible. This is great food. Really good. Really good quality. I'm glad I picked them up. Yes, they were £3 in my local Morrisons for 6 sausages, but this is a proper British banger. The pork is terrific. The fats in the pork are terrific. Great. So I'm ready to rate it. This Harrogate 97% British pork sausage from Morrisons for £3 for 6. I've never had a sausage like that. That is really good quality. Stone the Crows, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.